Salam, this is Joan. I'm doing Hadiths 25 through 29. I'm going to start with Surah 113 again. It's Allah. I seek refuge in you. You are the Lord of the daybreak. From the evil that exists, from the night as it darkens, from those that lure us away from you, and from the envier when they envy. In Hadith 25, it talks about charity, and the question was asked, how can you practice it if you're poor? And he told them that a smile can be charity, anything that betters a person's life. Yeah. The next one was about Sadaqa. It went even further, saying that it should be practiced daily, and some ideas on how to do that is a good word, again, and helping the public, like if there's glass on the road, you can clean it up. Judging between two people, insisting on good and forbidding evil. The next one is about righteousness and good character. It spoke about how you can tell it from wrongdoing, and it said that it will give your soul ease and your heart tranquility. The opposite of that would be that you would be afraid to tell someone about what was happening. And see what my notes say. Also, it mentioned a legal opinion that sometimes they feel uneasy when they make them. The next hadith, which is 28, is the obligation of following Sunnah and the importance of knowing it. It gives you guidance on daily living. And it spoke about how Muhammad was teaching the faith and rebuked somebody, that they compared what he said to a farewell sermon. They felt fear and sorrow. And he told them how important it was to practice taqwa, to think of God in all actions, to listen and obey, and that if you don't, a slave might rule over you. The last hadith is 29, and it's called Means of Goodness. It was asking how to make sure you achieve paradise and not hell. It said not to associate any equal to Allah, to do the 5 pillars of the faith, that fasting was a shield and charity erases sin. It mentioned how the Fajr prayer, since it's at night and people leave their beds to worship God, that sometimes clarifies fidelity and chastity, that the head of, he compared the information as the head is Islam, the pillars of the faith is like prayer, and the height of it is jihad. So I got some information on jihad because I knew that it had to do with evaluating yourself and improvement, but this goes into more depth. It says, life is sacred in Islam. Those who take violence against an innocent person misinterpret the Quran. Jihad is righteous life, and you overcome your own desires, like if you were greedy. It is to speak truth in the presence of a tyrant, kindness to parents, charity to orphans and widows, to fight in self-defense, and not to start a war or fight only after someone attacks you, not to attack women, children, and the elderly, nor in their places of worship, not to cut down trees or kill animals. And then it says in Islam, fighting is allowed against aggressors.